being even keel out there, and when we get our opportunities, we're capitalizing on them. So guys gotta keep doing that, getting pucks on net, and keep sticking to the plan.
What was the biggest difference in the third period in this game? What did you guys learn from game one?
Yeah, I just thought we were more composed. We were taking a deep breath. I know they scored that one there, and took a deep breath on the bench, and then we come out and score one to get the lead again. So it's just staying even keel, especially here in the playoffs. You can't be too high and you can't be too low.
How do you describe what home ice has meant so far?
Yeah, it's been huge all year for us. We love playing in this building. We love playing in front of our fans, and I don't really know how to describe it, but it's just a feeling. We really enjoy playing here.
Warren, your first season with the Kings, but you're as intimate as anyone with this series. What's it been like being on the flip side of it this year?
It's playoff hockey at the end of the day. It's my first time against Edmonton in the playoffs, but it's playoff hockey. We saw that last game, just how intense and how the games sometimes go. But it's been a lot of fun.
Warren, you saw for your power play to catch fire tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's something we talked about coming into the series. That special teams have to be better, and kudos to our group. So we got to continue to do that.
Warren, you saw Adrian do damage against you guys in the playoffs. Well, what's it like now to be on the same side and still kind of hurt the Oilers?
Yeah, he's one of the more underrated players in the league. He's a big body, good skater, has a great release, and he plays hard. He's physical, and he's got that bite to him that's kind of annoying to play against, but he's also he's a threat with the puck. So happy to have him on our team.
Back to that power play, what are you seeing that's different?
Our power play?
Yeah, your power.
I just think guys are moving the puck really well, and it seems like everyone's on the same page. And when you're all on the same page, it's a lot easier to do your job out there.
Tonight, how much do you sense there's an opportunity for you guys here? Obviously, up with 2-0 lead.
It's the first 1-4, and we still have a long road to go. We just take it day by day. Celebrate the win tonight, but tomorrow, it's back to focusing on Game 3 and just taking it day by day.
How much could Mako change the power play?
For sure, he's super dynamic. He's kind of a hockey nerd too, and brings a great personality to this group. But super dynamic, and he just loves hockey, and he's talking about different plays, and that energy. I think we're all feeding off.
Beyond the other side this year, what's the personal satisfaction of your start against these guys thus far?
I don't think there is a personal satisfaction. The series isn't done yet, and kind of what I said before. Take it day by day. You can't get too high, and you can't get too low.
Do you sense any frustration on their side?
I don't know. I'm not on that side, so I can
But
only think.
I mean, their actions on the ice.
They've got some of the best players in the world on that team, and we know that, and you got to be aware when they're on the ice. But for us, it's sticking to our game plan and playing Kings hockey.
Warren, you, Phil, and Trevor spent a lot of time against 97 and 29 over there. What's that experience been like? It's obviously one of the toughest matchups in the league.
Yeah, they're the best players in the world. They're so dynamic. You got to respect them. You can't respect them too much, but it's a opportunity for us to go against them, and they're obviously going to make plays because they're so good, but try to limit them as much as we can. But they're such good players that it's going to happen too.
Thanks, man.
Awesome.